9 individuals in the RNC in a smoke-filled room chose who was going to represent Maine. These were individuals from states like California, Arkansas, Kentucky. Not one of them was from the state of Maine. Mainers should be electing Mainers. Mainers should decide who's going to represent them at the National Convention, not the RNC, not Washington insiders.
Minnesota delegation chair to the RNC. I have been receiving hundreds and hundreds of emails and phone calls from just regular people, Republicans all across the state of Minnesota. They are telling me they will not work for the Mitt Romney campaign. They may not vote for Mitt Romney if these rules are in place. There is no campaign without a healthy grassroots. And the RNC has just stomped on the grassroots. We call Mitt Romney may lose this election, especially in key battleground states, if this is not rectified. We call on Mitt Romney to insist that the RNC repeal Rule 16 with his newfound authority and further repeal Rule 12. Only then will the grassroots again be able to get excited about Mitt Romney. Until then, this will cause Mitt Romney to lose the election, and I think that is a cost too great.
Thank you. My name is State House Representative Glenn Bradley from the wonderful state of North Carolina. We do have a serious grievance at the Republican National Convention this year. The rules were not followed. Voice votes were not taken. We saw that the results of the voice votes were on the teleprompter prior to the votes being asked for. Was scripted from ground zero. Conventions are not supposed to be scripted. This is where Republicans get together to do business, to come up with a platform, and to decide how to save the future of the United States. That has not been done in this case. We have to come together as a grassroots, commit to stay involved, commit to take our party back, and to save the United States of America by restoring the constitutional order. The Republican Party is the party to do that. Yes. We're going to do it because we are the future.
Yes. And view our differences in unity. We should not disenfranchise those who disagree with us. We believe in a Republican form of government, and dissent is the truest form of patriotism. We come from the state of Patrick Henry, and we believe, give us liberty or give us death.
Represents the great state of Alaska.
Proudly. My name is Daryl Lanzon, and I came here from the great state of Alaska. I am a disenfranchised delegate that has been thrown out by the Republican Party for doing what was right. When I was at our convention and how they ran us out and tried to disenfranchise the Liberty Grassroots movement as a whole, they kept us from getting on the Credentials Committee, so the Credentials Committee could de-credential Ron Paul and Liberty delegates from having an unstoppable majority, and they did. We ended up with 48% of the delegation being a Liberty delegation, and ended up having 60 people de-credentialed, which a small number of them would have gave us an unstoppable majority. And this is the crime syndicate that is the RNC. Yeah. They are an organized crime
party should be controlled by the delegates duly elected at their states.
Right. Yeah.
And many from many states were disenfranchised by a small committee of people. That must change. We must not let the rules be changed where power goes up to the RNC. It must stay down at the state level. All the grassroots agrees with this. In Oklahoma, many rules were broken, and we appealed here, and we lost, but we will continue to fight on for what was right.
10th Amendment!
We stand for the 10th Amendment. Thank you.
I'm from Arkansas, where we hold our state conventions fairly and where we value states' rights. And if these rules that Mitt Romney pushed are any indication of how he would lead as a president, then he is unfit for the Republican nomination and unfit for the office of the presidency because he doesn't value states' rights.
States' rights.
One of the principles of the Republican Party is fair and transparent voting processes. During this convention, that principle was violated on a voice vote that was too close to call. We must return to our principles in order to unite the Republican Party and win November. We invite the Republican National Convention leadership to initiate a mediated discussion in the RNC Rules Committee to resolve disagreements about the rules change. Our party must uphold the integrity of the caucus and convention processes, including free, fair, and transparent voting processes and impartial chairing of meetings. As Republicans, we all have a duty to restore the grassroots trust in the Republican Party and strengthen our faith in each other and in the American spirit so that together we will win November. No, sir. This was a representation of several delegations, and we represent the voice of the grassroots conservatives here in Spanish and the Republican Party. Muchos republicanos hemos experimentado falta de respeto a las normas de la bancada y el proceso de convención. Dichas experiencias demuestran que todos debemos de honrar nuestros esfuerzos para defender la integridad de nuestro partido y el tradicional proceso de la convención. Exigimos que las siguientes quejas sean resueltas con prontitud. 1. Delegados debidamente elegidos no fueron instalados correctamente. 2. Reglas que disminuyen la importancia de los republicanos de base fueron adoptados a través de un proceso de votación que cortaron su participación. Un informe de la minoría legítimamente representada fue ignorada y no fue presentada ante el organismo para su consideración. 4. Una nominación legítima obstruida. Además, varias delegaciones estados tienen quejas específicas. La apertura y la integridad del proceso de bancada y la convención es esencial para la libertad americana. Los Estados Unidos de América fue fundada como una república conservadora republicana para todos americanos. Algunos en la dirección del partido han actuado de tal manera que privan a su pueblo de una parte esencial de la gobernabilidad representativa en que se basa en su espíritu de su fundación. Las bases de nuestro partido son esenciales para la salud y unidad. Todos debemos seguir adelante para llevar nuestra fiesta juntos. Estamos comprometidos con derrotar a Barack Obama de su cargo, pero no nos preocupa. ¿Por qué? Con las acciones de algunos miembros de la dirección del partido están poniendo en peligro nuestra oportunidad de lograrlo. El movimiento de base está tratando de restaurar la plataforma de nuestro partido. Nosotros, como delegados nacionales, tenemos el deber de representar a nuestro Estado y restaurar este proceso representativo que es esencial para las bases de nuestro país. Uno de los principios del Partido Republicano es el proceso de votación justo y transparente. Durante esta convención, el principio fue violado mediante una reñida votación. Debemos volver a nuestros principios con el fin de unir al partido y asegurar nuestra victoria en noviembre. Invitamos a los líderes de la Convención Nacional Republicana para iniciar una discusión mediada por un comité neutral que permite resolver los desacuerdos acerca de las violaciones y cambios en las reglas.
Thank you, Luis. To work with the Republican Party, we are enthusiastic about removing Barack Obama, and we are going to win in November. We're going to unite this party. We're ready for any questions, and we encourage you to ask questions not only of us, but any of the people you see here today.
State level or national level?
Every level. Each state will address their issues, and nationally it will just resolve itself, I'm quite sure.
Are you worried at all that doing something like that
Sure, the message is part of unity. That we won't the other way, the rules are being broken, and things are happening that really should be brought to the public's attention. Many of you saw what happened, and it goes to say that free speech needs to be heard. There were ayes, there were nays, there should have been a division, there should have been a point of order. We heard none of that. We depend on the Republican Party's leadership to provide guidance and to work with us so that we can grow the Republican Party. How can we expect to win November without the grassroots? I'll tell you why. It's because the people. There's a large group of people here. 95% of what they believe, we believe in. There's a small group of people who are trying to disenfranchise a larger part of this party. When I listened to the ayes and the nays, I heard more than 50% ayes in favor of our cause. I did not hear it in favor of those that seek to railroad us, as you say. Give us a year, give us 2 years. We'll take over state, we'll take over county, and soon we'll be at the national level.
I don't see it.
Believe in it and stay in the party. We need people like you, and you may be hurt, but our party depends on people like you and me to stay present.
Doesn't care about it.
We became the party.
We care about the party. They don't care about us. We care about the party. But the party doesn't.
Next question.
Love begets love. Hate begets hate. Yes. And how does Jesus ask you to respond, sir? Respond to hate with love. Hate begets hate. Do not embrace hate. Do not embrace where it leads. I didn't use the word hate. Right. I'm saying, but anger can lead to it. I know what they've done is hurtful, but don't let it hurt you.
I would say directly, we have people in our Senate districts, in our congressional districts, take leadership positions, rules committees, credentials committees. We need to get to these positions. We need to balance that playing field. It'll give us an advantage, but we have to stay the course.
They literally broke rules right on the floor. They broke rules right in front of our face. It was blatant and brazen and bold in your face, telling you to be there.
That's right. And you know what? We take the moral high ground because that's what people are going to remember.
Right, people don't even know about it.
The people in this convention do know about it.
Bear witness, sir. You're here, you know the truth. Bear witness.
America does not know.
Can we move on to the next question? The C-SPAN, they censored Ron Paul's name. They censored signs of Ron Paul. Okay, so the American people does not know what is happening down there.
Yeah, but look at our numbers. And
They don't know because the media does not tell them. Every mainstream media outlet does not tell them what's going on.
I think 4 years in what way?
That's Luke Radowski.
Even resemble
Luke Radowski.
freedom of expression, freedom of
We have no way to go but up. There is no other way. We have to push forward. What is the other alternative?
I'm not saying I'm not stopping. I'm not giving up at all.
Neither are we.
Okay? But I'm just saying I don't believe the Republican Party is going to work with us.
Well, you have to identify who the Republican Party is. Like I mentioned, if we're taking over those positions little by little, it's not going to happen.
They support things like the National Defense
They do,
Authorization Act.
but those people are elected. And if our numbers outnumber their numbers, we will win this in the long run. Dr. Paul waited about 25 years. We have to be patient, and we have to stay persistent.
They flexed their muscles and
They
showed
did.
huge power in there. I mean, it was extremely
And
bold.
that backed them into a corner. Let that be their own unraveling. Thank you.
Legal action, is that a possibility?
No, we're not looking to take legal action. We're here to unite the party. We want to work with the party, and we're open to discussion. At this moment, no, we're proposing the meeting. As soon as that becomes available, we'll make it.
From what I heard just now, it seems like they want to be completely respectful to the party that just, railroaded through all kinds of rules, broke rules, blatantly brazen right in your face. And the Republican Party does not care about Ron Paul. They do not care about liberty. Okay, they wouldn't even allow they wouldn't even allow Ron Paul's name to be spoken. Okay. yesterday. I mean, you've all seen so many videos coming out of here, and I do not agree that, you know, cooperating with somebody that is so bold to do what they did. I do not think that it's going to get anywhere. You know, we're going to wait 2 years, we're going to wait 4 years for another savior. We're not looking for a savior. We're looking for, you know, all of us need to be the saviors.